Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Executioner by me. So let's get into it. You didn't mean for it to get that heated. And Arlecchino didn't either. But sometimes two people who love each other end up fighting harder than they intend. She'd come home late again, and you'd spend the entire afternoon helping the children, and also trying to keep Lenny from teaching them card tricks that involved fire. So, when she said something short, something tired, something that sounded too much like a dismissal, you snapped back, and then she snapped harder. And now you sit in the quiet hallway of the House of the Hearth, staring at your hands. The arguments are playing in your head like a poorly rehearsed opera. It said she never trusts you, and she had said you'd never understand responsibility. And then you went on to say she treats you like one of the children, and she said you act like one. And so, that's why you weren't about to talk to her right now. You were mad and guilty, and you were just about sure that she feels the same. Down the hall, the children whisper. Do you think they're gonna break up? Harmony murmurs. Lenny hushes him dramatically. Of course not. They're simply experiencing passionate adult turbulence. Lynette blinks. That means a fight. It sounds cooler my way. You groan softly and rub your face. You can literally feel your dignity slipping through your fingers. A tiny hand touches your knee, and you look down. It's Emily, barely knee-height and wide-eyed, clutching her worn stuffed bear. Are you and Father fighting? She asks. You try to keep your voice gentle. We had a disagreement. It happens sometimes. Emily considers this seriously. Oh, that means you're sad. Before you can answer, Lenny appears dramatically, sweeping into your space as though he planned this intervention for weeks. Come on, he says, grabbing your wrist. Where? To fix things, obviously. The House of the Hearth does not tolerate emotional suffering. It's in our, he waves his hands vaguely, unwritten rules. Lynette nods once. We're helping. Hermione stands behind them, awkward and concerned. And this is how you find yourself being dragged into the main sitting room, where half the children are gathered in a circle. On the low table in the center sits a plate of slightly burned cookies, a paper card that just says sorry in 4 different spellings, and a lumpy cricket clay cat. Clearly meant to look cute, but right now it just looks a little bit melted. We made it for her, one of the older girls explained. Because she looks like she wants to apologize, but her pride won't let her. Lenny beams. A very familiar problem. Runs in the family. Lynette stares directly at him. Stop talking about yourself. You want to laugh. You really do. But guilt tugs at your chest. This is sweet and all, but I don't think she's in her office. She hasn't moved at all for an hour. It's kind of worrying. Hermione interrupts. And that's unusual. She was supposed to be working. You had no idea how Hermione was spying on her of all people. But you trusted him. And so, you inhaled sharply. Alright, let's try. Only shoves the plate of burnt cookies into your hands. Go get her, he says. He knocks softly on the office door, and there is no answer. Arlecchino? It's me. Still nothing, but you know she's inside. So you push the door open and she's sitting at her desk, her arms folded, staring at nothing. Her expression is unreadable, chin tilted slightly down. She doesn't even look angry, she just looks exhausted. Hey. Her eyes lift slowly to meet yours. You should be resting. That's rich coming from you. Her gaze softens, barely. I know. You stand there like an idiot, holding burned cookies and a lopsided clay cat. What is that? An apology kit. From the children? They made it. She exhales, something between a sigh and a defeated chuckle. They're far too involved for their own good. They're worried about us. At the word us, she stills. You take a slow step closer, then another. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said you don't trust me. I do trust you. I simply worry far too much. And I don't always express it well. You offer her one of the burnt cookies. Truce? She stares at the cookie as though it personally insulted her. That looks dangerous. Well, you won't know until you try. Although it probably is. She takes it anyway. Takes a small bite, chews, and grimaces, swallowing with visible effort. It's horrible. Kids made it with love. I could taste the love and the ashes. She says, and you can't help but laugh. And you kiss her cheek, holding your hand. I promise you, next time, I'll give you more chances. She smiles. That's all I need. And I'll try to explain myself better next time. Sometimes I just don't. You know how it is. I know, and that's why I'm telling you that. She nods, and the two of you just sit there, like nothing ever happened. But she continues working. She is no longer staring off into the distance, contemplating her life choices. And you're no longer sulking away, upset and regretting every choice you've made. And maybe you just have to thank the children this time.